Nunavut, the youngest territory of Canada, settled over 4,000 years ago, but recognized as a distinctly Canadian territory in 1999. This region has 1/3 of Canada's landmass and only 1/10 of the country's population. Within a remote and rugged landscape, fishing opportunities of a lifetime exist. Most areas, the fish have never seen a lure or a fly. Casting for trophy-sized Arctic grayling on dry flies, or monster pike that will test your angling ability. This, along with lake trout, you can barely wrap your arms around. From below the tree line to the ice-gripped rock and gravel of the northern islands, Nunavut is a true adventure in a land like nowhere else on Earth. This week I have the privilege of visiting this area. I'm Bill Spicer, and this is The New Fly Fisher. Nunavut is located above the 60th parallel, bordering Manitoba to the south, the Northwest Territories to the west, and Hudson Bay on the east. Nestled in one of the most beautiful parts of the territory is one of Canada's top sport fishing resorts, Casbah Lake Lodge. A perfect blend of comfort and seclusion. The ability to fish 3 different species such as northern pike, lake trout, and Arctic grayling on the fly is what really sets them apart. Joining me today is guide Griffin Hewitt. Knowledgeable, easygoing, and just a great guy to spend a day fishing with. Conditions were overcast and rainy and not good for Arctic grayling, so we decided to fish the back bays that are out of the wind. Pike will be our target for today. Fish on. Fish on. Now that, I don't know if I like that or not. That was my first cast. And that's almost a kiss of death sometimes. See what he looks like. Oh yeah, now he's gonna go. He figures out he's caught now. First cast. Lots of fish here. Put the boots to him and see how big he is. I don't think he's all that big. Don't think it. Yeah, it's just a small guy.
So that's about our average size we'll be working with today in here. That we find the big girls.
Yeah. Okay. Come here, you. Oh, he's not bad. Not bad. They're pretty good. There we go. Barbless hooks. It's always better. I say this about every show that you may lose a fish or two. You may lose a fish or two, but it's far better off for the fish. That's not bad. And away he goes. First cast, 1 fish. Gotta like that. We'll be right back after these messages.
One of the greatest aspects, I think, of this place is that it's all family run. I run it now together with my uncle and my father, but my grandfather started the lodge in 1975. We've been here for 40 years, over 40 years now. My grandfather was a pioneer of the North. He pioneered catch and release fishing in northern Canada. This lake has been catch and release since its inception in 1975. When he came here, there was absolutely nothing, and he built this place from the ground up. First thing he put in was a runway, and from there he was able to bring in all the supplies. Nothing's been freighted in. We've had to fly in every piece of boat, every piece of lumber, everything. So it's a pretty unique place. We still continue with the family tradition that my grandfather instilled here, and it shows. It shows with our staff that can come back every year, that come back 20, 30 years, and they buy into this family feeling, this family lodge, and they feel a part of the family. And a lot of our guests do too, and they'll tell you that. They'll say, I feel a part of the Casbah family.
Oh, got him. Right at the end here. Right at the end. Saw him come up, follow it. That happens a lot when you're pike fishing. You always finish right to the side of the boat. That's a big rule. This fish took it right at the side of the boat. Oh, and he let go. But he took it right at the side of the boat. So always bring your cast right to the side. Don't give up because they'll follow. They are the top predator in the lake. They fear nothing, so the boat doesn't scare them at all. Something behind it, look at that. Ooh.
There you go, that's a good one.
That's a good one.
Nice fish, Bill.
Something behind it. Whoa.
Ooh, she's going on a walk. Yes, sir.
I could see that one coming. There was just a V wake behind where my fly was. Oh, this is a better fish, much better fish. Oh yeah.
Ooh, love that sound.
Well, when they can run drag out, that's nice. Decent fish, there he is.
It's a nice trophy-sized fish.
Yeah. We have some deeper water out here with a few lily pads and some weeds on the bottom, and that's where they seem to be collecting right now. Griffin said that last week or 2 weeks ago, they were down the end of the bay. Well, this is different time of year, so they're in different spots. Good fish, good fish.
Yeah.
Whoa, ouch. I got knuckle dusted. Oh, that hurt. Gotta watch your fingers when they take a run out. Boy, get away from that
Get away
rock.
from that rock there.
Yeah. Better put the boots to him.
It's a great fight.
Oh, he's a great fight, yeah.
It's a beautiful fish. Here she comes.
They never give up.
Not quite.
They never give up. That's why I like pike. Big, hard fights. Good man. There you go. That's a little more like it.
Nice fish. Not super long, but she's got good shoulders on her.
Good shoulders on her.
Yeah. All right. Whenever you're ready. Bingo.
Excellent. Excellent.
Nice fish, Bill.
When you come up to Casbah in Nunavut, you got to dress for it. You're right in the Arctic region, and it can be warm or it can be cold. It was cool this morning when I got up and we came out. Layer your clothes. Now it's warming up. I need to take my coat off, but I have that to take off. If it got cold and I needed to put something on, I'd be in trouble if I didn't layer. So I've layered up. I got my fleece on, I got a shirt and an undershirt. You need that even though it's July 31st, you still need that. So layer up, you can take clothes off as you get hot.
All right, so we're gonna roll up into this quiet bay, and there's a couple of submerged weed beds right out in the middle. And we're gonna see if they're laid up on the sand, but if they're not, we'll just stick to that deeper stuff and just run those flies right above the weed tops, about 2 feet down. Should be in there. We've seen a couple. Hopefully we see a few more.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, yeah. It stopped it dead. I mean, I couldn't have even tried to set the hook better. He just hit it so hard. Wow.
Nice fish, Bill.
It is a nice one, isn't it?
Yep.
You can tell just by the way he hit. Man, oh man, with some authority, that's for sure. Right from the first cast when I got here this morning, I hooked a decent fish. So it's been an almost non-stop action since. Get out from underneath there. Look at that. My goodness. You gotta watch your fingers. I already got knuckle dusted once today by getting my hands too close when they go for a run. You gotta depend on your drag. Oh yeah, strong fish, strong fish.
So, but we actually just had a bigger fish run under the boat.
Did we?
Came up and checked her out, yeah.
Okay, what went along with this one?
Yeah.
I missed it.
A sharker.
Got it?
Yeah, just get her swung around here. Here we go.
Now, this guide, he knows how to handle pike. Wow, that's a decent fish.
That's a great fish.
That's a decent fish. Since the early days of the Canadian fishing trip, especially the flying fishing trip, the shore lunch has been a big part of the whole experience. A vast majority of anglers have never experienced such a thing, catching some fish and then pulling into shore to cook them over an open fire. There are few things more Canadian than the shore lunch. On the way back to the lodge, Griffin suggested we try for a larger lake trout. The wind was up and casting wasn't practical, so we trolled. It's a little too windy and wavy for me to cast, so we decided to troll, which is just safer. And I was just letting the line out and wham, away it went. I'm using the same fly I was using for pike fishing. It's a chartreuse deceiver type fly, and they certainly like it. I don't know how big this is yet. I don't think he's all that big, but we'll see. Oh, not bad. Not bad. Great. Good job. Good job. Not bad, huh?
She'll kick off pretty quick.
Yep. Oh, away it goes. Ooh. I got a face full of water, but that's okay. Just letting the line out. Bammo.
Yeah. Nice fish, man.
Thank you. Each private cabin at Casbah is modern, spacious, and overlooks Casbah Lake. Most of the cabins at Casbah have 2 bedrooms and 2 modern bathrooms and sleep from 1 to 4 people. There is daily maid service and an ample supply of hot water along with 24-hour power. This assures all guests are comfortable on their fishing vacation. Every year from late July until the end of August, the Cisco in the lake gather to spawn around the islands just in front of the lodge. Lake trout will follow these schools of bait fish and force the bait ball to the surface from underneath, and then when the Cisco are near the top, the lake trout will slash and feed on them. Arctic terns will be seen diving and feeding on these Ciscos, so the strategy is to follow the birds and when they dive, cast poppers to the active area. Rising lake trout taking poppers is truly a wondrous sight. all around it. Got him. All around him.
That was a thing of beauty.
That was. I was going, oh my God, they're all around me. What do I do? Oh, this is unreal. We're in very deep water, and it's unbelievable that these fish are coming up. But apparently they drive the bait up in a ball and then pick them off. And the birds see that too, and they know that. Look at that, wow. Come on up, buddy, come on up. Oh, he's about the same size as the other one. Great, woohoo!
Nice.
Wow. Wow, Griff, isn't that something?
Beauty. Yeah, it really is, man. I think this is actually about as good as I've seen them hitting on surface.
Yeah.
An unreal bite tonight.
Yeah, unreal. Oh, yeah. Got him that time. Oh, that was an incredible hit. And away he goes, right in front of the boat. They don't care about the boat, that's for sure. Wow, that was an incredible hit. Right out of the water. Wow. I'm giddy. I'm actually giddy here. I'm like, when I first started fishing, I'm that excited.
Beautiful.
Great. There we go.
Beauty.
Lake trout on poppers. Incredible. We'll be right back. The next morning, the weather had greatly improved, so we boarded the lodge plane and took a short and very beautiful flight to the other side of Casbah Lake to the Kazan River. It's been a few days of rain and overcast, and we finally had sunny weather. Griffin informed me that the Arctic grayling will be rising to dry flies. I was very excited. All right, dry fly, world-class grayling fishing. They're jumpers, they do everything you want. They pull really hard. On a 5-weight rod, actually even a 4-weight would be quite adequate for this. Caddis flies, dead drifted. All right, yeah. Yeah. Just about ready. The Arctic grayling is one of the most beautiful freshwater fishes of Nunavut. Its most striking feature is the large, sail-like dorsal fin and colorful body markings. The Arctic grayling comes in a wide variety of colors. Coloration can vary from stream to stream. Their dorsal fins are typically fringed in red and dotted with large, iridescent red, aqua, and purple spots. Oh yeah, oh, feels good. Feels real good. Now Griffs tells me that these are they're trophy fish right now. We're on a trophy bite. Wowee. I've been surprised how much they've been jumping. Oh, here we go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's an awesome. Oh, the fly popped right out.
Nice.
That's quite a large one. Look at the size of the fin on it.
Yeah.
Look at the size of the fin. All
Nice.
right. The technique I used is not difficult. I simply cast out and then I mend my line upstream. I also follow along with the rod tip to obtain a drag-free drift. I found this was very important because if drag was introduced to the fly, the fish seemed to reject it. If I had a dead drift, I got a strike.
Oh, nice. Great hit.
Got him. That was a great rise. Ooh, yeah. This feels like a better fish. Really pulling hard on there. This is a very nice grayling, I'm sure of it. Yeah, nice one. Here it comes. Come on. They certainly like these caddis. I've got an elk-hair caddis on and I've got a Goddard caddis on. And a 6 to 1/2 dozen which one they grab. So long as it's tan in color, which is their natural food around here. There we go. And if I'm lucky, there's the fly. Now, see the fin? That's why they can fight so hard. Oh, and away he goes. They're very, very difficult to hold on to. Wasn't that quite the adventure? I want to thank Casbah Lake Lodge for hosting us. We had a wonderful time. For more information on this show and others in our series, visit us on the web at thenewflyfisher.com. Don't forget to visit us on Facebook at The New Fly Fisher. From all of us here at The New Fly Fisher, thanks for joining us. Tight lines. We'll see you next time.
Hi, I'm Tom Rosenbauer. Hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe to get all of our weekly uploads.
The New Fly Fisher has been made possible thanks to the support of Nunavut Tourism, Orvis Sporting Traditions,